Colin Andrew Firth is one of the most famous and respected British actors of his generation, born on September 10, 1960 in Grayshot, Hampshire, England. He became famous for his roles in romantic dramas, historical films, and adaptations of classic literature. Combining talent, intelligence, and subtle charisma, Firth became a true symbol of British cinema. Colin was born into an intelligent family. His mother, Shirley Jean, taught comparative religion, and his father, David Norman Lewis Firth, was a historian and teacher. Because of his parents' jobs, the family moved frequently, and Colin spent part of his childhood in Nigeria, India, and the United States before finally returning to England. Colin developed an interest in acting during his school years. However, the traditional schooling system did not appeal to him, and he decided to focus on the arts. After graduating from high school, he entered the Drama Centre London, where he began to master the basics of theatrical skills. His training at school was rigorous and focused on creating deep characters, which later greatly influenced his acting style. Colin Firth's career began in theatre. His first notable success was his participation in the production of Other Places, 1983, where he appeared on the same stage with actor Timothy Spall. Theatre critics immediately noted his talent, and soon he received an invitation to star in television and film projects. Colin's debut in the movie was in 1984 in the movie Other Countries. However, the real success came after his role in the film adaptation of Julian Barnes' novel Famous Man. In this film, he played a young homosexual who fights against the prejudices of society. World-famed Colin Firth received thanks to the role of Mr Darcy in the cult BBC miniseries Pride and Prejudice, 1995. His performance of one of the most charismatic characters of British literature won the hearts of viewers around the world. The scene where Mr Darcy comes out of the lake in a wet shirt became iconic and is still one of the most recognizable moments in British pop culture. After the success of the series, Firth became known as the perfect Mr. Darcy, and his name was firmly associated with images of gentlemen and romantic heroes. Firth managed to avoid being typecast, successfully performing roles in a variety of genres. He brilliantly played in the romantic comedy Bridget Jones's Diary, 2001, where he again turned to the image of Mr. Darcy, but in a modern interpretation. His duet with Renee Zellweger was so successful that the movie received a sequel in 2004 and 2016. He also starred in the touching comedy Real Love, 2003, which became a Christmas classic. His role as a writer in love with a Portuguese girl was remembered by viewers for its sincerity and romanticism. One of the most significant roles in Firth's career was that of King George VI in The King's Speech. 2010, the story of the monarch, who overcomes stuttering with the help of an unusual speech therapist, touched the hearts of viewers and critics. For this work, Colin Firth won the Oscar for Best Actor, as well as many other awards, including the Golden Globe and BAFTA. Another outstanding dramatic work was the role of Professor George Falconer in the movie A Single Man, 2009, where he played a man experiencing the loss of his partner. This role earned him an Oscar nomination and recognition as one of the most profound actors of his time. During his career, Firth has demonstrated versatility by participating in projects of different genres. He starred in the spy thriller Spy, Get Out, 2011, an adaptation of John le Carré's novel, and in the musical comedy Mamma Mia, 2008, where he performed several musical numbers. Another important project was the movie Kingsman: The Secret Service, 2014, and its sequel, where Firth brilliantly performed the role of an agent of British intelligence. These films showed his talent in action scenes and the ability to organically fit into a modern action movie. In 1997, Colin Firth married Italian producer Livia Giugioli. The couple had 2 sons, Luca and Matteo. The family lived on 2 homes, spending time in both London and Italy. However, in 2019, after more than 20 years of marriage, the couple announced their divorce. Colin is known for his involvement in charitable projects. He actively supports environmental initiatives and advocates for human rights. He is also passionate about politics and often speaks out on climate change and social equality. Colin Firth is one of the most respected actors of his time. His ability to combine sophistication, depth, and versatility makes him a unique figure in the world of cinema. From Mr. Darcy to King George VI, each of his roles is memorable and leaves a deep mark in the hearts of viewers. Firth continues to star and delight fans with new projects, remaining an example of talent and dedication. Translated with dpel.com, free version.